What's up, everybody? Welcome back to 5 Minute Rants, guys. Welcome back to the AM. I'm your host, Michael Abernathy, and welcome to the show, Predicated, on the journey of life and business. I hope life is treating you good, guys. I'm better than I deserve. And real quick before we get started, if you know somebody whose life would be changed by listening to this show, would you partner with me and help change lives and share it with them? If not, would you guys just leave a rating and a review for the show? Much appreciated, everybody. Anyways, guys, to get right into it, I really want to talk about leadership. And I want to talk about how leadership is really predicated on serving. And here's what I mean by that. The heart, in my opinion, of a good leader and of a great leader is somebody who is actually serving their team. Somebody who is serving their team, who facilitates their team to be the best that they possibly can be. And there's a lot of different facets to this. There's a lot of different practical steps to this. And the one that I want to talk about the most is really having a heart position of making others greater than yourself. So what does that mean? It means that you're not striving to be top dog. You're not striving to be the best, right? You may have a title or a position in the company, but titles and position don't really necessarily denote leadership. They might give you different authority for decision making, but leadership is really something in the heart, and you can be a leader without having a title, and honestly, everybody is. But if you're leading a team, if you do have authority and you're leading a team and people have been entrusted to you, then your goal as a leader is really to make others greater than yourself. Right? You should actually be facilitating their growth, their improvement, their change. And now maybe everybody doesn't want this, and that's okay. That's part of your serving is you allow people to be where they're at. But the heart is I am here to facilitate and to be a door to really allow you to reach your full potential in whatever that would be. And I personally also believe one of the best investments you can make in people is in people. Like the best investment you can make in life is investing in other people, not just monetary investments or building this or building that. It's really people, because when it comes down to it, at the end of the day, that is really what life is really about, is loving, serving, and caring for others. And so going back to this heart position of making others greater than yourself, that means that you will do real work to really facilitate your team, to really help them to better their lives, to better equip them, and then transfer and teach them what you're doing so then they can take that and teach it to others. It also means that you will give them ownership in building, you'll give them ownership of processes, you'll give them ownership in creating, and they'll have a voice. It's interesting because one of the main reasons why a lot of people choose to work for certain companies and jobs is not so much money. One of the number one reasons actually is because they have a voice. So think about that. And dictatorship is not leadership. I will say that very clearly. Dictatorship is not leadership. And yes, I understand there are hard deadlines. There are strict obligations and promises to keep with client work, with all these other things that must be accomplished in the company. That's not dictatorship. That's something else. Dictatorship is just where you're ruling and reigning over everybody through fear, through intimidation and toxicity. And that's really dictatorship. Like you think about the difference between like North Korea and America right now. You think about one of the main differences, and it's people have a voice. They have a voice to speak. They have a voice to talk, to collaborate, and they have a voice to tell their leaders, like, this is what I think. And that really translates into teamwork majorly. And I've talked about this. I've talked about the 5 dysfunctions of a team. You should read the book. It really talks a lot about people having a voice, but really teamwork should be where people have a voice, where all ideas and voices really have a place to go and to everything to be free to set down on the table. It doesn't mean that they'll always be used, right? But it does mean that like we are here to collaborate with people. And this is part of the job of a leader, is facilitating all of this. And again, the whole goal is to make others better than yourself. And I really believe that if you are going to truly lead a great team, this is the heart position you have to have. And it requires a lot of humility, and it requires people being smarter than you. It really does. You can't be the smartest person in the room anymore. Anyways, guys, I'm out of time, so I'll catch you later. Peace.